Shafty shows.
He sheds tears for terrible beers, and for his peers, he views the beer as a drunk bastard. Oh, yeah, he's a drunken bastard. Yeah, he's a drunken bastard.
What's up, dudes? Drunken Bastard here, about to brew some beer. Bet you never seen me do that before. Today, we're doing a double IPA. Hope you guys are ready. So, dudes, what we got today is we got the True Brew ingredient kit double IPA, made by True Brew, of course. And got a bunch of goodies in here. I'll show them to you in just a second. But first, what we need to do is we need to come over here and do the sanitizing. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put about 1 scoop of this per gallon of water right in here. Now, I've already put it in there and mixed it all around so it's good to go. So what we need to do next is sanitize everything. Okay, well, here's all the stuff we need to sanitize here. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to sanitize all the equipment that I'm going to use today, because there's going to be a part 2 in this video, only because there's a process of fermentation which takes about a week or so, and then after that we'll bottle the beers. That'll be part 2 of the video. And by the way, I'm a huge fan of the IPAs. This is a Dogfish Head 90 Minute. This is one of my favorite beers of all time, and I recommend it to anybody. Great beer. Fucking a whole lot better than all that other shit, like last week's episode of the Drunken Bastard when we did PBR. Nah, this stuff's piss compared to this. This is amazing beer. I can't wait till I actually get to review this beer one day. It's still going to be a while before that happens. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and, sanitize everything. And you know what? Let's speed up the video, because I know you guys don't want to see me do this for too long. And here we go. Done. Looks like we finished this shit, which wasn't too bad, might add. So next, let's go take a look at what type of ingredients we have right over here. Okay, so here we are with the different types of ingredients that we have to make our beer. We have the bottle caps, which I'm going to put over here with the sanitized stuff. We got the priming sugar. We have malt extract, dry, same thing. We also have malt extract, that's actually in the liquid form. We got 2 of those. And here's our directions how to make this stuff. So we're going to put that over here because we're actually going to look at that very soon. And then we got all of our hops. And the thing about a double IPA is it has tons of hops because it's a very hoppy, bitter beer, which is very interesting because most beers don't have that many hops that are American style anyway. Probably like 1 or 2 different types of hops. Then we have the grains, which we got to steep, the yeast, and this is our grain bag. So all very good, all very well. Really helps with the brewing process. I recommend that first time you brew some beer to get a kit like this, because this isn't for beginners. And me and my friend Joe Perez know how to brew our own beer, so we actually know what ingredients we need. So for people that are new to this, I suggest you getting a kit. Next, we got to add the water to the pot and start our wort, which is actually where you steep the grains, sort of get a mixture. It really adds flavor to it. So let's go ahead and get that started. I guess you guys are wondering exactly why I choose to use like bottled water. Well, this is actually distilled water, and I actually got this at Walgreens because that's just where I was at the time. But if you want, you can go to Walmart and get it even cheaper. It's like $1 per gallon, but I choose to use this only because, like I said, it's a lot, you know, it's cheaper. It's also better than using the faucet because the faucet has all kinds of weird chemicals, also has really strange minerals in there, and it can really make your beer taste really weird. But I tend to use distilled water only because it's distilled. It doesn't have anything in it, any foreign objects. But if I was you guys, I'd use this. You don't have to, but if you want to, I suggest it. I highly recommend it. So basically what we're doing right now is we're waiting for the water to get a boil so we can start steeping the grains. Basically what we're gonna do next, I'll go ahead and tell you. We're basically gonna take these grains right here, and we're gonna put them in this bag, and we're gonna steep them in this pot right here, for about 15 minutes at about 155 degrees. And we have a thermometer over here that we're gonna use to make sure we do that. And make sure anytime you're making it, don't go below or above 155, only because it'll make your beer taste really strange, because it'll cause off flavors in it. But we're gonna give it a little bit of time and let this thing boil. It'll probably take about 30 minutes for it to start getting a roaring boil. So we'll see you in 30 minutes. Yep, 155. So here are the grains in their little bag. So let's go ahead and put them in. Kind of move them around a little bit. Kind of dip them in, kind of like a big tea bag almost. Then just let it sit for about 15 minutes. We'll see you guys in 15 minutes. So as you can see, the wort is finally done. I went ahead and pulled the bag out. So here we go. We're about to bring this shit to a boil. It looks like we have a good boil going now. So we're gonna go ahead and take this off. Next is the malt, both dry and liquid form. It's right over here. And now what we do is we just slowly, very slowly pour this in and mix it at the same time. Just like this. Also make sure you take it off the burner because you don't want to, well, burn the extract on the bottom, of course. Next thing we add, folks, is the dry malt. It's about the same. You know, you're going to want to just stir it in very slowly. Just little by little. Ladies and gentlemen, time to add the hops. So this first batch of hops I'm going to add are a mixture of different types of bittering hops, which are really good for the beer. Now when you add these in, be sure it doesn't boil over and cause a mess, because I already kind of ran into that already. So I just want to make sure nobody else comes in that. But you want kind of a rolling boil. I know it's kind of hard to tell from this distance, but we can bring you a little bit closer here. See, it's boiling a little bit. So just add the hops in there. This is basically going to give you that bitterness that the IPA traditionally has. So now we're going to be adding the aroma hops, which give the beer its flavor. And there we go. We do this for about 15 minutes. All in all, it takes about 45 minutes on the hops. So next what we're going to do is we're going to take it off the boiler and let it cool for about an hour. So, I'll see you guys in an hour. Alright, this is my friend Ryan. We're fucking dumping this shit.
Tasty. Oh, yeah. Yummy. Gonna pour a little more in there.
Yeah, this is what we're doing right here. Fucking straining this shit. It's a pain in the fucking ass.
Yummy.
Yummy. It's gonna be a couple of weeks before the beer is done.
Beer! Beer!
Yeah, the beer.
Beer!
See you guys later. Have a good day. Fuck that beer.
Beer!